Hello, everyone. My name is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day, and we'll get started in a minute. Title for today, If Only. If Only. Oh, my God. This dedication to my new friend in Germany, Stefan. And when I have conversations with people, I just can't wait to share them with people. So we'll get started just in a little bit. Hey, Bill, great to have you on here, Mr. Shoemaker. I appreciate you. Yeah, you're always on here, and I really, really, really appreciate it a lot. And so we'll wait for someone else to get anyone else get on here. You know, if it's only Bill, I'm fine with that. Hey, Craig, how are you? Thank you very much. And hi, John, Mr. Tier. Always great talking to you as well. And hi, Melody. I love and appreciate you so much. Just love you. Thank you so much for getting on here. Love your support as well. And we're already a minute in. Yeah, Aaron Parker. What a rock star. Yeah, that's what I mean. This is what it's all about. You guys will love this. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Hello, my name is Robert Hollis, and the video for today is if only, right? So there's always a couple of groups of people. I always talk about the three different people because, a lot of people don't realize that their group is such a large group. It's usually 30, 30, 30. But 30%, 33 and a third, whatever. And but there's one group that's just, not connected in any way, shape, or form. They don't have a clue what's going on. God, I was going to say arrogant, but maybe they are, but some of them aren't. But they're just ignorant. They don't know that they don't know. And so then you got these other two groups of people, right? That, they're praying all day. And if they don't pray, they're wishing, they're hoping, God, if I just had something to change my life, if I just had something to change my life. And when that thing pops together, boom, wham, they're done. You know what I mean? So it's pretty amazing all the people, I think in the last 2 months, I'm trying to figure out the number now, but it's like over 7,000 people, brand new people, 7,000 brand new people came into Terry and I's organization in the last couple of months. And I got groups growing all over the place, right? All over the place. And I'm talking to these people. And there's this group of people that went, man, when I looked at everything that MDC had, I just said, that's it. That's it. This is my time. I'm in. I'm in. And they get in and they become 50K super fast. And they become they're cranking volume. Everyone's coming in. Everyone's excited. And guess what they need? Guess what they need from me? Guess what they need from Aaron? Guess what they need from Josh Wagle? Guess what they need from Melody? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That was like me. I got in, and you guys probably hear all the rumors about this stuff, getting legs, getting volume, getting deals, getting paid up front, getting all of this stuff. This is all I said. I first seeked out an affiliate link. I found it on Jenna's website. I came in as a builder. I wanted to make sure the product worked for worked for Terry like it did for Jenna. Then the second thing that I did is I then studied everything in the back office. No one told me. I didn't have Josh reach out to me, Jenna reach out to me. Nobody told me that if I wanted to be successful in MDC that I need to go through all the information. I just got in, filled out the information. 2, got product. 3, started going through the stuff. Those are the people that I look for. And I did this post yesterday, and I want to put a little more emphasis on it because this business is so much fun. when everyone knows the company is growing and everyone's trying to get to everyone. And I talked to a guy named John today. He's over in Germany. And John, he said, you know what? A guy said, yeah, I've looked at that company. And he said, what? You didn't get in? And he goes, no. He goes, don't make the same mistake again. Get in right now so we can go to work and start talking to people. And it was like the guy went, oh, okay. You know what I mean? And it was so funny because let's talk about the other group of people. And when I say this stuff about these people, just listen to me, please. They're just not at the right time in their life. That's it. They could be the right person, but it's the wrong time. And when they say, well, only if I could get this, only if this could happen, only if that could happen, only if, they had this, and only if they would do this with their website, and only if they had this translated, and only if, only if, and only if they did, they're not ready. They're not ready. So they're just sorting. And I say that to people. So the guy I talked to before, get this, he actually got contacted from Josh in 2014. And he said, yeah, Josh had 3 sprays and he told me that he was going to do all this stuff. And I go, listen, just the wrong timing. And he goes, you're absolutely correct. I said, it's awesome when it's the right timing. Yeah. And this is what I said to him. I want you guys to learn to say this to people that are only if, only if, only if, only if, only if. Aaron is such an incredible leader, and we're involved in groups and Telegram. And I don't want to say any names, but there's these people that are constantly, hey, Josh, if we only had this. Hey, Josh, if we only can do this. Hey, Josh, have you ever thought of this? And then they just take it to the 10th degree. They're like, do you know how many people we're missing? Do you know how many people are quitting because of you won't do this? Nobody. Not the right people. What do you think that Josh would have to do in this company to get Terry and I to stop doing it? Stop paying us. And you know what? If you looked at my past, I would even go quite a ways without being paid because I have in the past. If he told me that he was going to get it taken care of, then I would believe that Josh would get it taken care of. Now, who knows how long me not getting paid, but I've done it for like a year. Craig and Melody know this, man. We're in a company and all of a sudden exploded and changed all kinds of stuff, and they're going, we can't pay you, and I'm going, okay, let's figure this out. But the whole point is you got to just listen to people. And if they said, well, if, only if, well, and then if you're trying to explain stuff to them and they cut you off and interrupt you and go, but blah, 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 but blah, 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 but blah, 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 but blah, 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 blah. They're just not at the right time. And so why wouldn't you say that to them? Why wouldn't you say that? Why wouldn't you say, listen, it's obvious that we're not in a place that's right for you yet. It sounds to me like you got a long list of things that have to happen. That have to be all of these things that are checked off on your list before you decide to engage. And that's okay. That's totally okay. So why don't you just keep an eye on us and we'll see what's going on, and maybe we'll get back when only if we had those things. See, you want to find people like me that is, wow, I've been looking for an opportunity that I can really put my head down and go to work and change millions of people's lives. Thank you. Thank you. And I get all these people that are consistently calling me that will stop going in production, or they won't even go into production again, because only if Josh would do this, only if Jenna could do this. And so I just want you guys to know, are you one of those only if people? Is there a list of things that have to be checked off on your list for you to pursue an opportunity that could change your life forever and allow you to change the life of millions and millions of people? What are the things? And I said that to this guy today, and I said, hey, so if you have one thing that you would like me to get Josh to change about the company, and I get that changed, I get that fixed, then you have to put in the tens of thousands of people that you said you would. And he got quiet. And I go, what? And I said, I bet you and your leaders can find some more things that need to be changed. And he just got super frickin' quiet. And I said, listen, do you know how many millionaires I'm going to make between now and the time that MDC gets perfect? Between now and the time that MDC has to fill in these little things? And he goes, you know what? You're right. You're right. I said, I'd rather be just open and honest with you. You know, because if you're waiting for things to change, instead of your thoughts and your heart changing, it's never going to happen. So just don't do it. So I know a lot of you, you know, when I posted that post, I wanted to go into a little deeper. Let me bring it up here. Why won't this thing change? It probably won't let me. But anyway, it's like, you know, when you have a vision for yourself and a vision for yourself within a company, what you look for is you don't try to convince people to see that vision. You find people that see the vision. So when I reach out to Melody, and Melody's seen this, she says, I got it. When I reached out to Aaron, and Aaron and I got connected, Aaron's seen it. And what I see people do that lose a lot of their time and their effort is they're just spending all of their time trying to reconvince or convince people that are not at the right place at the right time. So when you see explosions like this in this company, you know, of all of a sudden, wow, you know, I think Candace, you know, already has three new 50K new 50K affiliates this month. Had one last month. Just nuts. And that's because these people are reaching out to people and said, you heard of MDC? I don't know. Bye. Click. Hey, you know what? I'm involved with MDC. We're growing like crazy. Hey, you got to get involved. Well, you know, I have a question. Click. See, it's okay to ask people, but right now everyone's sort of freaking out that a lot of people know the same amount of people. So now I'm getting calls from people going, Robert, did you leave and go to a new company? I'm going, no, why would you think that? Well, it's like all these people are talking about you're flying in and meeting these new leaders in Vegas and you know, what's this new company? I go, it's the same company, just different enthusiasm and excitement. So, you know, I just thought I'd share that with you. It's fun to talk to people that just say, thanks for the opportunity. They put their head down and go. And I did see another post that I thought you guys would really find funny. It has to do with coaching and training. And I believe that Eric Worre posted it, but it was a share from somebody else. And he says, a person pays you $500 for coaching. And they're like, hey, I really need you to be there for me. I need you to help me convince everyone. I really need you. This is my last $500, and I really need this to work. And I just need all of this stuff. I need to change my mind, and I'm dealing with this trauma, and I know I'm making it bigger than the post was. And then underneath there, it says $50,000 client. And the $50,000 client goes, here's my money. Thank you. That's two different clients. It's like one guy, one girl, one person is like, wow, thank you for all the step-by-step, word-for-word training. I'm going to hit it, and I'm going to devour it, and I'm going to focus on it. I'm going to study it. I'm going to take notes on it, and I'm going to apply it, and I'm going to change my life. Thank you. Talk to you later. See you on stage. And then you got the other person. Today I sent a link to someone, and I sent it to them, and they went, there's so many videos. What video do you think I should watch? Oh my God. Okay. So, stop convincing and stop begging people to get in your business. Spend more of your time finding the people that are at the right place at the right time. Bernie, absolutely. So thank you, Lorraine. Thank you, Craig. Hey, thank you, Christina. Craig, Kai, Jimmy, Bill, of course, Joe. Appreciate you, brother. Garber, Melody, love you guys. Lori. And we'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much, Aaron. Have a very blessed day. If no one's giving you permission to succeed in life, let me be the first. And do me a huge personal favor and share those with people. Just ask them, what third do you fit in? Do you want to stay in I don't know that I don't know that I don't know? Are you the kind of person that needs everything to be perfect? And all these things before you get started? Or are you a person that would like to put an extra $5,000 in your pocket in the next 30 days? Yeah, which one are you? Talk to you later. Love and appreciate you.